Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now listen to me now. Headed to the office. You got to forgive me. Headed to the office. This what I was thinking about this morning. I wanted to share this because a lot of times people don't really. Sometimes men be like, man, how do you stay faithful? How I'm gonna stay faithful and all of this here and that. And this one of the things that I think about. Like this, I thought about it this morning. And I thought about a woman saying Tony Gaskins is not who he said he was. And I thought about, like, what I pictured is a woman coming to the office and being at the office and me shooting my shot, me having old prophylactic up there, and me coming onto this woman and shooting my shot. And then I thought about the woman's shock. I thought about her countenance. I thought about her, the woman going through the motions because of being caught off guard, because of not knowing what to do, being kind of in a trance, like, whoa, what's going on? Like, what do I say? What do I do? And a lot of people don't understand that. See, a lot of people don't understand that because we think that, oh, no, everybody got a choice and all. But sometimes there's a power dynamic. So that's how, like, a boss at the job could sleep with an assistant or sleep with an intern, because the person know that they wrong for sleeping with the boss. But at the same time, too, when you caught off guard and you thinking about your career and you thinking about your income, or you thinking about your kids, or you thinking about your future, and you thinking about the industry, that's how Harvey Weinstein in Hollywood was able to get away with what he got away with for so long, because these women was afraid for their future. They was afraid for their career. And see, I think about this stuff, and this is what I mean by when you are walking with the Holy Spirit, God will show you how the devil is going to tempt you, because the Bible say God cannot be tempted, nor does he tempt any man. But with every temptation, there's a way of escape. So in order to escape, you first got to know the plan. You got to have an escape plan. You got to have a plan to where you already know how the adversary gonna try you, gonna tempt you, and then you able to go to God for the wisdom, for the strength. So I process this, and then what I do is I process the whole fallout. See, a lot of people don't process the fallout. You have to literally go through it in your mind. And see, this is preparation. Don't confuse this with speaking it into existence and all of that. None of that is real unless you believe that what you're speaking is going to happen. So it's different when you speaking in preparation or teaching. God know the difference. Whether man know it or not, God know the difference. So we can't get so caught up. A lot of times people say, oh, don't speak that, don't speak that. Listen, we don't have that kind of power unless God give it. You can speak whatever you want to speak, and ain't gonna nothing happen unless God give it the power. But God know the difference. And so I go through this process, and I see this person, I see this woman face. I see her watch every one of my videos and go through every one of my videos that she has watched, and all of the faith that has been built, and all of the strength that has been built, and all of the hope that has been built, the hope for man, the hope for mankind, the hope for black men, the hope for black fathers. And to see all of that come crushing down, all of that come falling down, crashing down, it all goes to waste. And see, this is what the other relationship coach didn't think about. And this is what I have to think about daily. And every day I have to think about that pressure. And I got to think about, boy, hey, boy, your mouth writing the check, boy. Boy, your mouth writing the check, boy. You doing a lot of cash talk now. You doing a lot of big talk now. You got to stay prayed up. Hey, boy, them tests gonna come, boy. Boy, one day somebody on Beyonce level gonna try you. What you gonna do? Boy, one day such gonna try you. Such gonna try you. What you gonna do? You talking big talk now. The devil gonna bring out the big guns here soon now. You think you got it? Oh, it's smooth right now because you ain't where God gonna take you. See, this how I talk to myself. I'm in preparation. That's why I try to tell guys all the time, like, don't get in your feelings cause I'm stepping on your toes, cause I'm on my toes every day. I'm on my toes every day. I'm on my toes riding to the office. I'm on my toes. I'm crunching my toes. I'm punching myself in the stomach with a gut punch. I'm knocking the wind out myself every day. I'm humbling myself every day, bringing myself back down to the ground level, all the way back down, reminding myself, hey, you ain't perfect. You human. You not superhuman. You got to lean on God. You got to pray for wisdom. You got to pray for strength. You got to pray for discretion. You got to watch yourself. It got to be business. Like, cause one of the things that you do in coaching is you help people with their image. You help people with their presentation. So sometimes women will say, you know, well, what does my look say? I have to be able to address that and keep that professional, just like a doctor. Just like a doctor, if a woman go in and she getting a pap smear, I have to go into that mindset of say, okay, this doctor is giving this woman a pap smear. He can't be down there. Ooh, all right, yeah. Ooh, glad to see you. Ooh, you need to come get one of these more often. Yes. Doctor can't be in there like that. So even though I ain't doing that, I go to that mindset. I'm like, if Doc got to be professional on this pap smear now, if Doc got to be professional on this mammogram, I don't know what a mammogram is, but when Doc get to grab that thing and squeeze it and pat it around and feeling for stuff, it might be a male doctor sometime. Of course, I know a lot of women probably try to find a woman to do it, but might be a male sometime. Even giving birth. I know it might not be the prettiest sight, but still, his legs open. Doc got to be professional. And so, just in what he say, I think somebody was telling me woman was giving birth in boo-boo. I think about that side of it too, because if I'm the doctor and the woman giving birth in boo-boo, we told you not to eat. Nah. So I think about it like that too. I'm like, okay, you got to be professional. Like, even though this is a compromising situation, because now you got to tell this lady, okay, this is what your look says. And that's part of the job. That's necessary. That's what people want to know. Perception is reality. I can't be like, oh, well, I'm too saved and sanctified, because it shouldn't have to go there. And so this is what I think about. And then I think about the blogs. I think about all the blogs. Such and such, whatever title they give me. They probably will say relationship expert Tony Gaskins accused of having a affair, a 6-month affair, or woman comes out and says he did this or did that. I think about all that. I think about all that right there. And I say to myself, I say, okay. What you gonna do? So see, when I process all that, it remind me, okay, you got to be faithful. You got to be prayed up. Like, we ain't got no room. We ain't got no room for error, playboy. Like, we ain't got no room. And this is what I want y'all men to do. Like, before I got to this point, before I got to the point to where I processed the blogs and all of that, see for me, it hurt me enough. Like, it hurt me enough just for one person to be let down. Like, it hurt me enough just off of that. Like, for me, it don't take the whole blog and all of that right there. It don't even take all of that. For me, I do that for extra assurance. But for me, it just me picturing the face of a woman who finds out that I don't live what I preach in that arena. Nah, going off on somebody, like reading somebody, telling them about themselves, I don't care nothing about that now. The blog could put me up on that. The blog could come out. Tony Gaskins goes off, calls a woman a raggedy scallywag. I don't care nothing about that. I'll be like, yep, I sure did. Came at me wrong. Tony Gaskins tells a man he'll make him eat his teeth for dinner. I sure did. Buster tried me. Now that right there, I don't be caught up on that right there. For me, it's the sexual sin. That's what I'll be worried about. That's what I be thinking about and focused on. See, I can't afford to fail on that right there. So this what I think about. This what I go through that mental process. And I'm sitting there and I'm processing it. And I'm saying, okay, I got to stay prayed up. I got to be mindful. And see, this is what I want men to do. What I want you to do is process your wife filing for divorce and getting half. Process your daughter's face. How is your daughter gonna look at you when she find out you cheated on her mama, who is your wife? Your son, when he know that men do this stuff and he know how men get down, but he believed in you. Your son thought you was Superman. Process that. Like, really go through that thought process of thinking about this and like letting it go through your mind to the point to where you like, okay, man, I don't like that face, boy. I don't like that face my daughter looked at me with, man. I don't like the way she looked at me. I don't like the way he looked at me. I don't like the way they lost that admiration for me. Picture your son or your daughter, picture them cussing you out. Picture them cussing you out now. Picture them cussing you out and calling you. Picture your child cussing you out and calling you names. Your child telling you that they hate you. Picture that, feel that, get that in your spirit. Get it in your spirit, like really process them looking at you with disdain. And they looking at you like you is the scum of the earth. So I want you to really feel that. And this what we don't do. See, men, when we get ready to cheat, all we do is we picture the woman naked. We picture we picture the feeling of the orgasm. We picture the woman in a thong. We picture the woman doing what she do. That's what we picture if we getting ready to cheat. But you can't just picture that, because that ain't the end of it. What you got to picture catching an STD, and now I got to go to the doctor to get the medicine. Picture that woman getting pregnant, and she telling you, no, playboy, I ain't having no, I ain't getting rid of it. Picture her pregnant now, and she telling you she ain't getting rid of nothing. And you telling her, no, get rid of it. And she like, no. I ain't think. She telling you, no, I ain't think I could have kids. This a blessing in disguise. I know this inconvenient for you, but I've been praying for kids, and I'm not getting rid of it. Now, picture paying child support for the next 22 years to a child that you don't even get to see. Child you don't even want to see. Child you can't see. Because you in a whole relationship. You in a whole marriage. Picture that. And when you picture that, that ought to wake you up. That ought to get you, and you got to go all the way through. Picture your grandma's face, how she'll look at you, knowing you cheated on your wife. Your granddaddy's face. Picture your co-workers, the ones who are a little jealous of you. Picture them sitting at the lunch table, sitting there kikiing about your divorce, about what you're going through. See, when you really go through the process, what happens is you will start to compare, okay, here's this orgasm, and here's this backlash, here's this fallout, here's this shame, here's what everybody is saying. And then when you look at it like that, then you like, okay, is this orgasm worth it? Like, is this worth it? Like, is this what I truly want? And then you realize, okay, because of the buildup in your mind, the orgasm is finna take 30 seconds. So imagine, or you got to take a pill. Imagine losing your entire livelihood over 30 seconds to 5 minutes max of fleeting pleasure. And now your entire life is upended. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You honestly would be better off, if you wanted it that bad, you honestly would be better off breaking up, leaving a relationship. You would be better, people will be more understanding of you leaving the relationship because of irreconcilable differences, even though it doesn't please God, than you being a cheater. And this is what you have to realize. When you go through the whole process, you start to understand and you start to show yourself it is not worth all of that. So, hey, God bless you. You know, we're going to be in touch. I got to get some work done. Y'all stay tuned, and we will talk soon.